this is Nevin again with Disc-It, bringing to you season number 6 of our cooking show on the Disc-It. Now, the entire season is brought to you by DukesCityLocal.com, so don't go away. Hey, welcome back. Nevin again with Disc-It, bringing to you a very special episode here today. Now, you guys remember that last week was Valentine's Day? Hope everybody took care of business and took care of their loved one. Now, next week coming up, we're going to be in Belén at the Matanza. Now, make sure you get out there. There'll be all kinds of different food you can eat. You're going to love it. Make sure you stop by and say hi. Now we got into this. This week got some special guests. We're bringing to you Daniella and Jesse from DukesCityLocal.com. Welcome, guys. Thanks for being on the show.
You.
Hello. Thank you, Nev.
Yep. So what we're going to do is talk to you a little bit about Duke City Local before we start getting into the Cayman Spice elk that we're going to cook up. So talk to me. What are we talking about here with Duke City Local? Educate everybody.
Well, Duke City Local is an online directory for Albuquerque that our company started just to find things to do in Albuquerque for people our age or older. Anything that you want to find to do in Albuquerque, you can find it on our website.
Or check out our Facebook page, guys, DukesCityLocal.com on Facebook.
And Duke City Local is a great resource, as they mentioned, to find out what's going on, find local businesses. You'll find Disc-It. We got a banner ad on the Duke City Local deal. Duke City Local is the sponsor of the entire episode, so it's been a really neat thing. We at Disc-It are real excited about Duke City Local. So what I'm going to do now we got that little intro here, I'm going to go ahead and fire this thing up. We're going to do some elk steaks. Now, we got some special shout out when we get to our question section here, so I'm going to fire this thing up. Now we're going to be using Cayman Spice. This is a product out of Amarillo. You guys have seen Mark McCoy. He's been on the episode here before. And we're going to do a couple little things to show what we got here. So this right here is starting to get pretty hot already. Now, if you guys remember when Mark was here before, he was talking about using the olive oil, and the best olive oil, he says, was what you could find in the prettiest bottle. So hopefully this olive oil is pretty good. It's a decent looking bottle. But I'm going to go ahead and add some of this in here. And then I'm going to start letting that get a little bit hotter. And then we'll go ahead and throw that elk right into the disc. So while this gets nice and hot, we're going to switch over. We're going to feature this week's Spotlight Disc-It. This week's Spotlight Disc-It is going to be the 56 Chevy Disc-It. Now Manny, this was actually ordered for Manny by Dennis, so there's a little bit of history here. Dennis, you know who you are. Manny, you know who you are. So we're featuring the 56 Chevy Disc-It because we took a picture of your car and made it into your Disc-It. So you can see that in the pattern section of the website along with several hundred other different Disc-It designs. So now we got a chance to see what this week's Spotlight Disc-It was. We're going to get in here. We've got that olive oil nice and hot. I've actually turned the Disc-It down a little bit, and now we're going to go ahead and hook up this elk. So Jesse, you want to help me out here?
I pass it. She Vanna Whites it pretty much.
Vanna Whites. She's going to show the meat. Now this right here, this was actually it was harvested just a couple months ago in 16D here in southwestern New Mexico, and we're going to feature this. Reason we're showing this thing here is because some people say, well, how do I cook elk? What am I going to do? So here we got about a cup of olive oil, right? We actually took 2 nice elk steaks that we've actually cut up into bite-sized pieces. And so what I'm going to do now, because there's a lot of moisture in here, I'm going to go ahead and carefully add it to this very, very hot olive oil. And that thing's just sizzling. Now you want to get this cooked real nice and quick. Just hear that thing. This thing puts out a lot of heat. And then we're going to go ahead and cook this thing on this medium-high heat until everything gets nice and brown and seared. And then we're going to turn the heat down and we're going to add some mango salsa by Cayman Spice. So now, while I get into this, I'm going to go ahead and take a minute and we're going to get into the Ask Nevin Anything section of this episode. Now this week's question is totally awesome because this question did not come straight to us. This question came to Eloy, who told us about it. Now Eloy and Steve and Todd out of North Carolina were actually out hunting. This elk came out of 16D just a few months ago. Great big old cow elk, great eating, loved it. So these guys are asking, how do we cook the elk? So Steve and Todd in North Carolina, your message was sent to us by Eloy, so make sure you call him and thank him for getting the mention on this thing and showing you how to cook some elk. So here we go. This is going to be the elk mango salsa with Cayman. It's a Cayman spice mango salsa. So hope to see you guys next year. Come down and hunt again with Eloy, and hopefully we'll join you again next year. But one shot, one kill. Gotta love it. Thanks for the questions. So now we just got back from the Ask Nevin Anything question of this week's episode, and we're talking about Eloy and Steve and Todd and Papa's out there harvesting that elk. So now we're showing you guys again how to cook all that elk. What we did again on this episode here was we got that olive oil, and as Mark McCoy of Cayman Spice in Amarillo, Texas always said, that the best olive oil is what you can find in the prettiest bottle. So this is a pretty decent bottle here. Put about a cup of the olive oil in, have the disc nice and hot, and then we added those 2 steaks that were cut into bite-sized pieces. I need some onions.
Again, Venom White.
Onions.
So we got some onions in here, and these are also cut up into pretty much bite-sized pieces. I'm gonna go and add these into this now because all this elk is pretty much about ready to go. So we'll let this go ahead and saute in this stuff. And then as this sits for a little bit, we're gonna go ahead and add that Cayman Spice mango salsa. So while I get all this awesome onion sauteing, we're gonna take a second and we're gonna feature this week's Business of the Week.
Hey everyone, Jesse Herrera, the Director of Operations for Duke City Local. We are sponsoring this whole season of Disc It. If you're a business owner and you want to be in my position, just contact us at info@dukecitylocal.com and you can sponsor an episode of the Disc It Cooking Show. In the meantime, if you're in Albuquerque, check out dukecitylocal.com. It's your key to Albuquerque. And if you're a visitor, again, check us out, guys. Looking for anything to do in the Duke City, dukecitylocal.com is the place to go.
Hey, so now we had a chance to go ahead and showcase this week's feature business. We're back at it. We're making the elk steaks with the Cayman Spice mango salsa. We got Duke City Local here, hooking it up here. We're gonna go ahead and throw this thing in here. Before we get too far into this thing, there's one thing we want to say hello to the Disc It kids in Maine. Disc It kids have shown probably, I don't know, 3-4 videos wherever they shoot at the house. They have a tabletop Disc It, and they've been sending videos out. We share them on YouTube and through the blog. So, hey, Disc It kids, you guys are awesome. So let's go ahead and, you want to go ahead and throw this,
There you go.
hook up the mango, Cayman Spice mango salsa. Yeah, do the whole thing. I'm going to turn this down. Actually, I'll probably turn that off because the disc, again, holds so much heat in here.
You can smell the mango coming out.
Look at that, beautiful. Now, there's one other thing too I wanted to do. I want to bring in one special guest that I'd like all of you guys to meet. So, anybody seen Sean?
Sean!
Come on, Sean.
Sean.
Sean!
Come here, Sean.
He's over in the
Come here.
audience. Get him over here.
Sean has always wanted to be on the show because he never gets the food. He's always behind the scenes, so he's going to be up front.
What's happening, brother? Now, Sean's been our magic man. We've got, what, 80 some odd videos?
Something like that.
No, we're probably 80, 85, at least 80, 85 videos. Sean's the magic behind the camera, editing all that stuff. So I wanted all you guys to meet Sean, what he's done for us over the years. Kick butt job.
Thanks, man. You're good on camera.
Love it, brother. Now Sean is really trying to make me look good. He's got a long way to go, but he does one hell of a job. So as we get back into this thing here, this mango salsa by Cayman Spice is in this awesome elk. Thanks to the elk from Papa's and Eloy and Todd and Steve. We're gonna go ahead and hook this thing up. Before I get this thing on a plate and get to love this thing, I want to just thank our sponsors for the entire season 6 of the Disc It Cooking Show. So thanks to DukeCityLocal.com. Now, let's hook this thing up. I gotta try this thing.
There you go.
You better get one for you too, or else I'm gonna have all of it.
There you go.
Look at this. Ladies first.
Sure, that's a lot.
That's all right.
Make sure you eat all of it too.
I will.
I'm sure you will.
Elk.
This looks good. I've never had elk before,
Here's
so.
how you eat elk. Nice. So this is
Really good.
Cayman Spice mango salsa elk steaks on the Disc It. Cooking outdoors has never been better.
Let's go burn my mouth. Wow.
Told you.
It's really good.
Disc it.